Hello everyone, welcome. This reading is for today or any day. Today being December 25th, 2024. All right, well, I'm already jumping ahead with the date and the year in my mind, trying to speak it. So that's interesting. I think that we are looking forward to what's to come. Many of us are. There's a few things we've been waiting for. We're going to get to talk about that, I'm sure. But let's talk about Christmas. So there's some big messages, I would imagine, because I was prompted to pull the Lightworker Oracle book, or Oracle deck and the book. Okay. I'm really loopy, so that's the good part, I guess, or not so much, depending on you and me. Okay. Okay, so here's that North Star for you. Oh my gosh, this is 1111, which is card 11, messages in the numbers. Okay, 1111 to me is Heaven's Gates. It's the divine balance. It's also a portal. Okay. So it's a little bit hard to see it, this card. There we go, that's better. If you can, take a look. If you're driving, if you can come back to it. Message in the numbers. The universe is speaking to you through numbers. From 1111 on your phone to the repeating number patterns that catch your eye. Information is being transmitted from the creative universal intelligence into your cellular awareness. You may feel energetic healing as you receive these transmissions of number frequencies. So the other thing that I'd like to suggest, see how you feel about it, is to remember what you're doing as you're seeing these numbers, what you're thinking about. Okay? Because what I'm hearing is they're markers, okay? Markers and indicators of, numbers within the numbers, information within the numbers, but confirmation within the numbers for you. Okay, so the frequency of 1 is about beginnings, taking the initiative, believing in yourself, and accepting a leadership role in which you step ahead of the curve, beyond the consciousness of those around you, to guide the human race forward into love. That's why I guess it reminds me of Heaven Gates. I never read this one before. The frequency of 2 brings healing and partnership, which allows you to be helped by others, particularly in relationships. Whether business or personal, the 2 indicates more can be gained by working with another. Frequency of 3 indicates a time to learn, write, teach, develop new ideas. Collaborate with others and create win-win situations. It's also the number stamp of the Ascended Masters, particularly multiple 3s, affirming their connection with you. It's going to be a while, so buckle up. The number 4 brings angelic healing, divine order, and an influx of energy into the physical plane. It is a get things done energy, which can help you materialize desires. More than 1 4 in a row means the angels are speaking to you. Call upon their loving assistance to help you manifest your divine destiny. Also, so 4 is angelic, but it's also the foundations. Okay, it's a number of foundations. Frequency of 5 announces change and acceleration. An issue is resolving, transformation is happening through divine alchemy. If you see a 5, let go. Allow what is happening to happen. Trust in the goodness behind all the unfolding in your life. frequency 6 is love, money, beauty, and abundance. Many people are afraid of the 6 vibration, especially multiple sixes, which some teach is a sign of evil. There are no negative numbers, however. The 6 is a sign of material abundance and healing, of prosperity, love, and romance. The frequency of 7 indicates a healing ability, channeling of spiritual wisdom, and the sage or teacher. It is a sign to accept what makes you unique and to balance your social life with restorative solitude. If you have asked about your life mission, the 7 indicates it is, at least in part, self-healing and very likely the healing arts, the healing of others too. The frequency of 8 asks you to step up into the leadership that is not apart from others, but amongst them. Others may look to you as a role model or authority figure. Accept this with humility and remember to encourage others to find their own power. The frequency of 9 is a highly spiritual energy, indicating blessings, compassion, and an ending of a cycle. It comes when resolution of unfinished business is taking place, so a new cycle can begin in due course. It is also the Christ consciousness and can be a message from any master that resonates with that energy, reminding you to trust your heart and ask for love to bless and assist you. The frequency of 0 is a divine wild card. It amplifies the energy of the other numbers and places a divine stamp behind it. Any significant number accompanied by a 0 is a message direct from the universe. It is a divine saying, I am sharing something true and special with you. Take note, for I am with you. It's bam. Anyway, use, okay. That's good. There's an invocation. Do you want it? Okay. All right, you can use this when you see the numbers are talking to you and you want to absorb their loving message. I give thanks for the messages, energies, healing, and support and encouragement given to me now and always through unconditional love. I give permission to unconditional love to heal my body, mind, and soul through the healing frequency of the numbers. May all beings feel the love and guiding intelligence of the supportive, nurturing universe. Through loving grace and my own free will, so be it. Okay. So I just pulled one card, huh? See? It gets deep fast around here. So. Okay, so the other card we're going to pull is the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. Mostly it just jumped out there and I said, we haven't heard from the fairies in a while, so we might as well. This is the Tattoo Fairy. It's also number 50. Okay. So the key word here is labeling. And that makes sense because we're talking about a tattooed fairy, right? This card speaks of allowing others and yourselves to be... Let's do this again. This card speaks of allowing others and yourself free expression. One person's may be another person's ah. Be careful of labeling others or yourself. Too often we assume if a person does this or that, they must be a certain way. We do not give them the benefit of the doubt or the chance to show who they really are. It is very unfair to place a label on someone just because They may have a tattoo or look different. Allow yourself to see beyond appearances to what truly is. When we label ourselves or others, we are limiting possibilities. We limit our ways of expression by cramming ourselves into a mold. Be open to all that you are and can be. Allow others the same respect. Welcome the diversity of those around you. Creative expression is a very personal thing. Each being has its way of being. Beware of going along with the crowd or the latest fads. Find out who you really are and be that person. Who you are is good enough. This card also speaks some symbols. Look for symbols in your life and see how they manifest. What they are saying, what are they saying, trying to tell you? Is there a symbol that has great meaning to you, so much that you wish to wear it upon your body as a tattoo or a piece of jewelry? If so, it carries a message for you to decipher. It might be considered a badge of honor. You know, as I was shuffling these, I thought maybe people, I know that sometimes people think that I don't believe in God because I do these, or I'm a witch, and that's just not true. That's putting labels on me, and you don't know my personal life. You don't know where my energy comes from. And it's not you particularly, but I get some, I just get kind of a little bit of meanness, you know, people that are looking for that. And I think the more we're over the target, the more we're going to get that kind of thing. So I think too much we've allowed people to control us and being afraid to show who we are. I think that, I believe that tarot is a great tool. It's a great spiritual tool. And how we use spiritual tools is up to us, whether it's good prayers or evil prayers. You decide how you want to use it. And that energy knows the difference. You know the difference. Okay? So we're going to do one more card. With this kind of group here, we're going to do an angel oracle also. Well, let me locate them. And here they are. Oracle of the Angels. So there's this thing that I'm hearing that either you believe in this or you believe in that. Either you're a Christian or you're a pagan or you can fill in the blanks, you know. You can fill it in with political persuasion or gender persuasion or anything you want, but really it's just, I know that sometimes labels are important, but I prefer not to have them a lot of times. I know that sometimes we got to sort things out. We got to put them in categories. But beyond that, they shouldn't be used against people. But that's just my opinion. Okay, 24, joy. That's a great one. Glasses on, glasses off. Even just a simple smile can go a long way to spreading joy in the world. Choose to focus more on those things that bring you joy, and you will find you naturally begin to radiate this energy into the world. The more joy you send out, the more you'll find you have to be joyful for. This is the law of the universe. Yeah. If you want to be loved, then love. If you want to be abundant, then give. We always have something to give. And it's simple. It's the happy things it's the simple things that make us happy. All right, so Take a breath. I'm going to take a breath. Okay. I get itty bitty cards, tarot cards right here. And then we're just going to pull a few cards. We're going to get 2 cards on each part of the message. And we're going to start with the message and the numbers, okay? I have the Emperor reversed. And then I have the King of Pentacles, okay? So, the Emperor reversed. Hi, baby. Okay. So, the Emperor this card is a card of Aries. So, Aries is a god of war. Or he's run by Mars, okay? Mars is his planet of Aries, okay? Mars is war. Mars is passion. When this is reversed, okay, when the Emperor's upright, he's the trailblazer and he's the master builder, okay? Very inspiring, but person that has a vision and goes and takes it on, builds it. And it's fearless, okay? It's a fearless energy. It's fire energy. But he's reversed. So the message in the numbers. And then we have the King of Pentacles. And this is about a father, grandfather, patriarch that has built a legacy. He's built his kingdom, his family, generations. It's more than the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a generational legacy. Well, this is being a good leader. It's being a good grandfather, the person people go to for advice. So we have this duality right here, okay? And with double numbers and stuff like that, there's a lot of duality when you have doubles. So there's this thing here of just, it's as if there's an energy speaking. Maybe you can't build something the way you want it to, but that doesn't mean it's not going to leave a legacy for the generations. Maybe somebody wanted to build this masterful thing and they were just shut down. Maybe they didn't make it. Maybe they didn't survive it in some way, okay? But it's still going to be built through the families. It's still going to be built and remembered. And it's still going to create that wealth. But it's going to help more people. Okay? Okay, now we're going to look at the Tattoo Fairy. So I have the 9. Wow, this is interesting. So I have the 9 of Fairy. So I have the Tattoo Fairy, okay, and they were talking about labels, okay, and other people, the way they may judge and not prove. Well, this card is about a single woman that's building her own little legacy. She's planting her gardens. It's the 9 of Pentacles. She's single. Maybe she's going to school. She's putting her money together, and she's deciding what she wants to do. She's also very nurturing. She's a gardener. She has investments, but many of her investments is for her, because she's building her own person, okay? And this is important because we have a 2 of Cups here, because it's for a union in the future. Now, so understanding that labels, maybe it's going to help the future people that she's going to meet, that she's going to work with, okay, and who she's going to build with, okay? This is about the numbers, and so the person that resonates with this Tattoo Fairy, you're being asked to look for the numbers, because the balancing that is going to be accomplished within yourself is actually going to help in all your relationships, and could lead you to 2 of Cups it's that divine feminine and masculine energy. It's divine love. So we should have it with ourselves first by accepting all the parts of ourselves, and it helps us to be able to see those in others. So the quirky things that may have drove you crazy with somebody, they'll be endearing in the future, just like yours will be endearing to them. Okay. All right, and so we're going to look at the joy card now. Okay. I don't know if you saw how quick that flipped. Okay, so the joy card. And so how can I have joy? I just went through this betrayal and my heart's broken. Or it could be heart surgery. It could be heart sick. Could be a bad heart. And then we have the 0 point energy. Remember they were saying zeros and how this is like an exclamation point. So we have the 3 of Swords, which is pain, betrayal, heartbreak. But we also have the 0 point energy, which is just going with a leap of faith and finding your joy. And this will help bring you and heal the pain that you may be going through right now. This is a different time. There is great healing. I can feel it. I receive it. So I'm just listening. If we want to do one more card, I think we need to. And we're just going to go back to a little grounding here with the eternal crystals. So there's a reflection here of when things get complicated, we can be hurt. It's like chaotic energy. That's this 3 of Swords. I'm being asked to go back. And then, so the Fool is bringing us back to that simplicity, which they also talked about in this joy card. It's the simple things, doing what you love that makes your heart sing, okay, to bring joy. And there's something about them, when you find joy in difficult times, you know, the universe claps and the angels sing because they're rooting for you. They're rooting for all of us. Okay, so here we go. Here's our last card for Christmas. Tiger's Eye, or Tiger Eye. Animals, solar plexus chakra. Let's see. Number 39. Tiger Eye has appeared for you to highlight your connection with the animal kingdom. It doesn't matter if they are wild animals or domestic pets. You are being reminded how important the animal kingdom is for you and your purpose. You have a unique ability to connect with all types of animals. You're able to help those animals and communicate with them telepathically. It's important that you take note of any specific animals that you are drawn to at this time. The animals may have a message for you, or there may be some spiritual significance in the animal's strengths that you have to draw from. Are there any animals which keep appearing in your life? Is there an animal that makes you cringe or scares you? These feelings are all clues as to what you may need to work on spiritually. For example, are you drawn to horses? You may be seeking greater freedom and movement. If you are scared of rabbits, perhaps you worry that life is too fast for you and there are too many people around you. Tiger Eye is protective crystal, which is associated with your own personal willpower on the solar plexus chakra. It's your personal strength, I believe, also, and your spirit. So there's a lot of messages. There's a lot of indication that we need to look for the signs and signals, numbers, feelings, labels, take note of all that. And I feel like this is all going to be intertwined, that the label will have a number and then there'll be an animal and there's guidance there. There always has been. But we're being asked to look harder because let's live more in the present. That's where the 0 point energy really is. That's where change is possible. Okay, I love you. Merry Christmas. I'll talk to you soon.